Hi, this is Buddy Guy. Thanks for taking time out to listen to my video hot licks. Take your time, pay close attention, and I'll give you the best that I got. Thank you. That's a little stretching fingers. That's something that I was paying a close attention to mostly keyboard players playing back in the early 50s when I first arrived in Chicago, and I listened to a lot of jazz, and I was like trying to not be so much like whoever that you fall in love with as a guitar player, and I want to get away from that and try to be creative for myself. And there was so many great guitar players around Chicago, so I had to try to come up with something myself. So the stretching of the fingers is like you don't have to practice a lot, but please go to sleep at night, keep your fingers wide open. And some of the first stuff I learned was like listening to John Lee Hooker, which you play your rhythm and try and play the lead at the same time, and I'll try and explain that to you as I go along playing it. And the first thing I ever learned how to play was Boogie Chillin', and it's something like this. Yes, the little John Lee Hooker licks with a few of Buddy Guy's mixed in there with it, which naturally you're going to come up with something of your own. And through the process of trying to learn how to play someone else's song, if you just work hard at it, naturally you're going to come up with something of your own. And when you get to the point where you feel like you're not doing it, let somebody else listen to you. They'll give you a better answer what you're doing to yourself because you feel like you're stuck. And I felt like that a lot until someone else would ask me, "What's that, man? That sounds good." And I said, "It didn't sound good to me, but kind of pay attention to your friend. If you like me, you was too shy to let anybody hear but your best friend. So if you let them hear, they'll give you pretty good answers to what you think you should be doing. But don't give it up. Keep your fingers on it as much as you can." I might be a little fast there, but I wasn't that fast at the beginning. You know, the more you do it, the more you're gonna get the speed on it. And sometimes being blues, speed is not all of it. But I like to put a little speed in there every once in a while because I was, as I said earlier, kind of shy, and I like to get attention. I wasn't getting enough being out of Chicago. They had so many great guitar players there. So I said, well, I better get a little speed so somebody might say, what's that's going on? So I tried that every once in a while to try to get more attention than I was getting by just saying. I keep playing and I keep rapping, and that's something like a drum beat there. And that was like, I had a very hard time of learning timing because I'm a self-taught guitar player. I don't read music, and I learned by listening, watching, open eyes, open ears. And I always would try to keep a rhythm with mine as a country boy trying to learn how to play. And it's kind of hard for me to get away from that now. Even on my concerts, you'll find me rapping a drum lick on the guitar strings, like something like. And sometimes even my drummer would turn around and say, wow, that puts me right on time with what we are doing. And it helps, but I just something comes from Buddy, which I say, you'll probably come up with something too that's going to be naturally yours. So just keep working very hard at it. Then Jimmy Reed. Sorry about that. Those things will happen if you play hard, and you notice I try and bend my strings as much as I can, which call for a lot of breaking. But that's the Buddy Guy. So I do it. If you got to do it, just do it, you know? I don't know if you noticed that I keep switching the straight pick from my fingers to the palm of my hand, and that is not, I never did practice that. That came natural one day. I didn't know what was happening. I just get a finger sound and you get a pick sound, and it's different. So if you try it and you like it and can do it, fine. If not, just go for it, because everybody's going to have something that someone else doesn't have. That's why so many of us guitar players out here now. So we really follows one another, trying to pick up different things from it. So you'll never get too much of that. So I would recommend that kind of listen to everybody, you know, and pick out the licks. If I'm going a little too fast, I'm going to slow down a little later on and show you. That's in the beginning, you just don't speed the licks. You know, you just a lot of blues guitar players don't make blues chords and things like this here. But when you start out and can't afford the big and the 5, 6, 7-piece bands, you have to kind of accommodate yourself. And it's like, if you don't mind, I would like to say a T-bone walk, or that you would. And Tuesday just as bad. And these are chords that I learned from the late great T-Bone Walker. A lot of blues players don't use this kind of chord, but it's great to have in blues because to me it dresses the blues up, and it's so neat to have that if you sing a verse behind a great lyric that you sing like the T-Bone and you. Yeah. And if you notice, you can see it's the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get it? Yeah, then you see that? See the note? And same note. Higher. Great chord for blues. They call it stormy Monday. And Tuesday just as bad. See, there's a slide. See? Sorry about that. That's the rhythm, harmonica, normally harmonica rhythm that I learned from the great Little Walter and the guys who was playing the blues when I came to Chicago. Mostly they played it in the open keys like E, which is sound more fuller, would be. Watch yourself. See, and they had a beautiful harmonica playing there, and that's the rhythm you play when you're playing I learned the harmonica type of blues, which the great Little Walter, Muddy Waters, and all those guys played. And you Yeah. And they had great drummers, late great Fred Below, and these little snappy things that you. He would play this with the drums, and that's where I learned that from. I learned that from a drum guy, not a guitar guy, and that's to go to show you. That's why I was saying earlier, when you play your instrument, you try and listen to everything, which I did. I listened to saxophonists when I finally got the octave notes as now that's great jazz pianist that I think it was Hart Silver that I got that from, and those guys was playing jazz, and I say, well, wow, that sounds so good. Maybe I played it in a blues way, and that's what I kind of stealing licks from that to put on the guitar. You see the fingers, huh? You have to have the this one ringing at all the time, you know, and then you doesn't move it, you know. You have to. A lot of guitar players can use either finger, but if you notice, I have my straight pick in almost the palm of my hand, and I take these two fingers and I play. I flip. See, and it disappears, and as I said earlier, I don't know how I learned that, but I guess I must have almost dropped it one night, you know that. See? The different tones in the finger and the pick. The pick. Without the pick, the finger. The thumb, the pick. Sorry about that. great blues chords for slow blues, soulful blues that have a great feeling to it. And even if you're playing with a keyboard or a couple of more guitars, if you can throw that in there from once in a while, you can tell the difference. It's like putting life into something that seems to have been dead. And I learned that from the great guitar players that I sit around and watch for many, many years. A little more kind of I didn't never learn the slide too well, just a little bit. And I learned how to try and get the great Elmo James style guitar, such as which B.B. King did a great job of it too. And it's just the two fingers with the three strings, and you're playing the E natural and the blues calls. Great blues chords, see? Two strings, and it's a little speed. Slow at first, you go. Now that's closer to the slide as I can get without having to slide. Funk stuff, which is came a lot from the late great Lightning Hopkins too, which a lot of boogie was in there. The late great Stevie played a lot of it. It went up something like this. Piano boogie, which I learned goes something like this. It's chord. Good blues ending chord, you know, that's the same chord I was playing back up there in A, which is, get it? See? Third one. Same kind of octave thing, you know, you just hold it and it's a different guitar, much heavier strings, and I'm sure if you don't, you notice that it's much a big heavier tone than, to me, it's a much better sounding tone than the lighter strings. And I think I kind of picked up that from the late Stevie Ray Vaughan, the late Hendrix, and they had such bottom sound type thing on the guitar. Till I just have to carry one of these along every once in a while because those were such great guitar players, and to hear those guys play that thing like that, say that the late Hendrix was. That kind of came from a Muddy Waters thing that he did in the early days called I'm going back to Louisiana, get me a hold your hand. Good old blues, slow and easy, you know, you that's. That same blues chord is played with a heavier string, and it seems like to me to have more bottom to it. And for some strange reason, I love that. And if you notice the diff on even on the wah-wah, it gives you that big bottom sound that the lighter strings don't give you. But the lighter string is much lighter on your fingers, which it's almost like a tennis player, you know. You get the big calluses on your hand, the bigger the strings, the better. But my late friend Stevie used to use a lot of, they call it crazy glue. I haven't learned that yet, but maybe I should give it a try. If you notice, I was using a handmade pick. That's what, when I first tried to learn the guitar, I would take my mom's hairpin and bend it around my finger because it got so sore when I was trying to learn how. But I'm going to drop that now and let's go straight back to the finger picks and show you what the flush does to the strings compared to the picks and things like that. Okay? If you notice, I'm using Buddy Guy as a kid pick that I used to take my mom's hairpins and make this guitar pick, which I had never seen a pick at the point in time in life because I was born on a farm. And this is the way I made the first pick to keep from getting the calluses on my hand. It's almost like a tennis player, anyone else that used the flush, you finally get a hard callus. But I didn't know that. You know, I was like saying, what's wrong? Am I going to be able to learn how to play with a sore finger? So this prevented me from getting sore, and I just want to show you how I did it, and it's picks pretty good, but you know, it's bends really easy, so it makes you be a little light on the hand. But I'm going to leave that alone for a while and I'll show you the difference in that and the flush of the finger, you know, and you get a total different tone. And if you notice it, that's a great big deep sound. And we had another great guitarist that I learned a lot of stuff from in the 50s when I first saw the Strat. It was the late Guitar Slim, and it was like a tune. Yeah, those things happen. And yeah, that's kind of little Lightning Hopkins, which I put all of this together, and you comes up with, I imagine I had to be told, it's a Buddy Guy's kind of a picking, but it's all, you know, we often be told, you know, you're stealing licks, so I guess we all stole licks from someone. So what I did is I try to put everybody together, and I guess that's why you got, they told me, a Buddy Guy sound. Uh, yeah, that's a little rhythm where the shuffles came in at, and then the kind of Albert Collin type of shuffle, which I kind of copied from, as I say, the blues players out of Chicago. They was doing that with the Little Waltz and so on. And we, the young generation of guitar players, are still coming and changing and adding on to what we have done and making new things out of it. So that's where you just go listen and go and listen, and you got to come up with something new and hurry up and come up with it so I can sit down and watch your video one day and learn something myself. Thank you. Okay, this is what I call to open D tuning. This is what I learned, tried to learn, and so I could be able to play like what they used to call the old ballhouse guitar players, the Robert Johnson and people like that, which I wished I could have been that great, be that great, but they would always have a rhythm going with that thumb. You know, they would play things like. that's such a great rhythm. That's when you were playing it alone, and you tried to keep the rhythm going as you play a lead on it, and it was great. And then you would take it and bring the string back up. Then you're back to your 440, which I'm playing in a low D now, and you just play. That was the kind of a lightning type flash you're picking, and you just really squeeze them. And the wrist. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you like it. If you like it, come and see me and let me know about it. Thank you.